Hi, and are you ready to learn more math today? That's awesome. So let's get started. Nicholas wants to buy a laptop to do his homework at school. The laptop has a cost of 485 and 30 cents at Best Buy. He has 186 and 80 cents that he saved from his work. How much does he have to save each month if wanna buy the laptop in 3 months? Great. Okay, so we're gonna use the problem solving strategy we have on the left. So we're gonna circle or underline important information. In our case, we choose to highlight that important information, which is gonna be the numbers and what each number represents. Okay, in my first sentence, I see Nicholas wants to buy a laptop to do his homework at school, and I didn't see numbers. Oh, this one has information about math because it says the laptop has a cost of 485 and 30. Okay, then I continue reading, and then it says he has 186.80. This is what he has. Okay, is that enough to afford the laptop? Not at the moment, right? Okay, I'm gonna continue reading, and then it says how oh, is the question, how much does he have to save each month if want to buy the laptop in 3 months? Okay, so I'm gonna highlight this because this is a number. 3 months. Every time that I see numbers also in letters, I will have to look at it because it's gonna be important. And then the question is, how much does he have to save? And the question, I box the question. How much does he have to save each month? How much does he have to save each month? And so far I did circle or underline the question, box the question, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna elaborate. Okay, so the item that he wants to buy is a laptop. I'm gonna say, let's pretend this is our laptop. And the keyboard and the screen, right? Okay, so then I'm gonna say all of this, so all the way from here to here, the price for the whole laptop is gonna be exactly, thank you, 485 and 30 cents. And notice I did it in green so you can track me better, guys. This price I got it from here. You see that? Okay, so I always try to use the same color so you can track me better. And this is called color coding. Okay, so far he has some money, so that's good. And this is about it's not about, he has 186 and 80 cents. So probably kind of like up to here. And this is 186.80. And I'm gonna put here, this is what he has. So this is what he doesn't have. And then also we know that he needs to get together that money in 3 months. So here, this other section is what he doesn't have. So that's what I'm gonna write here. This is what he doesn't have. And they said he needs to get that money in 3 months. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3 months. Okay, so this is 1 month, 2 months, and 3 months. You see? So everything, all of this is the 485 and 30 cents. He already has this much that we put in blue, and he also needs to get the money in 3 more months. So it will be like all this into 3 equal sections. Great, so we completed the elaborate section now. Now on the right side, we're gonna do our math operations. Okay, so how can I get started and say, how much does he needs to get together in 3 months? Okay, so I'm gonna say for my operations, I'm gonna say, okay, first, subtract the total, which is all the green. Remember, the whole rectangle, all the way from the beginning till the end, the whole price is 485 and 30 cents. Awesome. And what he already has is 186 and 80 cents. This is what he has. If we remove the blue section from the whole rectangle, then we're gonna figure, yes, what he doesn't have. Exactly. Imagine that you cover this blue section here, then we're just gonna be left over with the orange sections. Great. So we're gonna subtract those two. Can you please help me to subtract? Great. 0 minus 0, that's a 0. 3 minus 8, I can't. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna borrow from my left neighbor. I'm gonna take away from the 5, it's gonna become a 4. The one I remove from here goes on top of the 3. That 3 now goes with the 1. This number became a 13. Awesome, let's do it. 13 minus 8, 5. I see a decimal point when adding and subtracting, not when multiplying. Multiplying is different. When adding and subtracting, we bring down the decimal point. Great. Now I'm going to do 4 minus 6. I can't. So I'm going to say I'm going to borrow from the A. The A will become a 7. And the 7 will become a 14. Great. So now I can do 14 minus 6. What is it? 8. Great. Now I'm going to do 7 minus 8. I can't. So I'm going to borrow from my left neighbor. I'm going to regroup. The 4 is going to become a 3. This one that I took goes to the top. And this 7 goes on the top. Now I can subtract 17 minus 8. And that gives me 9. And finally 3 minus 1. And that gives me 2. So the money that I have to get together in 3 months will be 298 and 50 cents. Then it means that this 298 and 50 cents is the money that we have to get in these 3 months. Okay, so I'm gonna just retouch my number. And the next thing is, I'm going to answer the question. The question was, how much does he have to save each month? And remember, since we have to split this 228.50, I'm going to put it in orange because that's how I'm identifying the amount that he doesn't have. I'm using orange to identify what he doesn't have. And we can see that is the same section that we have on the top. And now we got to split it into 3 equal parts. So what math operation is splitting 298 and 50 cents into 3 equal parts? Yes, you're right, it's dividing. Awesome. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to keep recording my answer in orange because that represents a number that we don't have yet. Okay, so I'm going to focus on the first digit. I always like to focus on only one number at a time. That helps me make my operations more friendly. And I'm not going to look at the 9, the 8, the decimal point, or the 5. Can I fit 3 into 2? No. So I'm not going to use this place value for my answer. Okay, so now I'm going to look at 2 and 9. So now I'm going to look at all of this. 3 into 29. Please use the multiplication chart we completed at the beginning of the sessions. And I can see in my chart that I have 8 times 3, 24, great. 24 is below 29, it's a smaller, so let me see if another higher number can fit. Can you tell me what is 9 times 3? 27, great. So we're gonna do 3 times 9, and you said is 27. Can you help me to subtract? 9 minus 7, that gives me 2, and 2 minus 2, that gives me 0. Now I'm gonna focus on the next digit. Now I'm gonna go up to the 8, and the 8 needs to go down. Excellent. So I'm gonna put my 8 right here, and again look at your multiplication chart, and this number is pretty close to the 27, so we can go again for the 9. Great. And I'm gonna say this is a 9. 9 times 3, that's a 27. And 8 minus 7, that's a 1. 2 minus 2, that's a 0. What's next behind my 8? It's a decimal point. The decimal points go up. And that's my decimal point. Great. And now I'm gonna bring down my next digit. And that's gonna be a 5. And 3 into 15. Look at your multiplication chart. Identify the factor 3. Then go all the way down. Do you find the 15 or anything close to 15? Oh, you found exactly 15. Great. Now, on that one, go towards the left and see which factor, 3 times what, gives you the 15. And you said it was a 5. Great. 3 times 5, it is 15. And that will be 0. I can bring down the next 0, or I can just not work it out because it is at the end. Whenever I have a 0 in between my digits, it does change the value of the number, but when the 0 is at the end, it doesn't change it. So I'm not gonna work it out. My answer is 99.5. Great. This is my answer. This is money. And I'm just gonna go back and make sure, okay, so this is what we found. So inside each of this section, we should have 99.5. 99.5. And on this one also 99.5. You see, if I put together 99.5 3 times, it's gonna give me all of this, that 298.50. And that's what my question was. We identify your answer, and we put a star in there, and you guys did an awesome job. Thank you.